Good afternoon, everyone. My name is Angeline C. Canicola, and I will be your teacher for today. So I am looking forward for your active participation for today's discussion. Again, hello everyone. So let's start this day with a prayer. Okay, Miss Ira, please lead the prayer. Okay, class, thank you. Please be seated. So, attention for every leader in every group. Please monitor who is absent in your team. Okay, so great. No one is absent today. So here in my class, we have house rules that we have to follow and observe all the time. Number one is punctuality. It means that be a time-conscious person, either for your activities or not, and always be on time in passing activities and other schoolwork. And also, I am not tolerating latecomers in my class. As much as possible, always try to go to school in the right time. Second is listening. So always listen and pay attention whenever your teacher start to discuss. Third one, amiability. It means that show a good manner and give respect to everyone's opinion. Last one is yielding. So it means that keep the progress and stay productive at all times. But before we proceed to another topic, let's have first a short recap on what we discussed last time. So who can still remember our last topic? Anyone? Okay, correct, Miss Ayesa. It is about literary devices that are composed of, literary devices that are composed of, okay, good, that are composed of onomatopoeia, alliteration, assonance, and consonants. So for me, to be assured, if you really listen on what we discussed last time, in our last meeting, we will be having a short activity as a part of this recalling. Okay. Number one, it evokes the actual sound of the thing that they are referring to or describing. So what is this? Anyone? Okay, correct. It is onomatopoeia. Second, figurative language that focus on the repetition of the stressed initial sound. Any other hand, please? Okay, thank you. It is alliteration. Alliteration. Okay, third one. A poetic devices that involves the repetition of the consonant sound. It is said to be a little adaptable than alliteration because the repeated sound can be found in everywhere. So what is this? Anyone? Okay, it is consonants. Okay, last one. This one focuses on the repetition of the vowel sound, or it could also create a great rhyme. Okay, great. It is assonance, or assonance rather. So, so last question before we proceed to another topic. How important are these literary devices for you? Okay. So I am impressed that you really listened to the last discussion that we had. That's why I think it is about time that we move on to another topic. But before that, let's have some motivational activity. So I guess all of you already know what is four picks one word. So number one, it is okay, correct, smell. Next, correct, taste. Third one, correct, hearing. Okay, touch. Last one is okay, eyesight or sight. So what can you infer from the activity? Okay, very good. It shows the five senses of a human. So what is the importance of these senses? Okay, correct, Miss Jenica. Of course, it is important because we use it in our daily lives, or we use it to gather and respond to our environment. So now, I want you to listen carefully because these five senses is the main highlight of our topic today, which is the sensory imagery. But first, let me show you our objectives. Number one, identify what is sensory images and its different classification. Number two, analyze the words and what sensory images it has. Number three, valuing the essence of its usage and making literary piece that contains sensory images. Okay, who would like to read? Yes, Miss Lori May. Okay, thank you. Please be seated. So from the definition here, it said that it involves the use of descriptive language to create a mental images. Meaning is to imprint in the mind of every reader what scene or situation are written in the book, specifically the book that contains literary context. Okay, let's have an example. Okay, so give me your favorite season, either winter, summer, or etc. Okay, thank you, Miss Jenica. Summer, a scorching heat from the bright sun. So can you identify what words here involves any of the five senses? Anyone? Okay. Scorching. It means that it is very hot. So, okay, next. Bright. So it is for eyesight. So, next is the type of sensory images. We have visual imagery. It is it is what you can see, and it includes visual description, physical attributes including color, size, shape, lightness and darkness, shadows and shade are all part of visual imagery. So, in additional, this type of imagery is said to be the most obvious and usual type of an imagery. That's why in the definition, it includes everything that we see in physical attributes, color, shape, etc. Because we are describing a person, things, place, or from our own eyesight or perspective. Next is gustatory imagery or gustatory imagery that engage the sense of sight. This is what you can taste, including flavors. This can include the basic taste, which is salty, sweet, bitter, sour, and umami, as well as the texture and sensation tied to the act of eating. So, in addition, again, it is said that gustatory and the olfactory is can work collaboratively in making such a literary piece. Next, tactile imagery, or it engaged the sense of touch. This is what you can feel, includes texture and many sensation a human being experiences when touching something. Number four, auditory imagery, it engaged the sense of hearing. This is the way things sounds. Literary devices such as onomatopoeia, alliteration can help create sounds in writing. Last one is olfactory imagery that engage the sense of smell. Scent is one of the most direct triggers of memory and emotion, but can be difficult to write about. So I have here a short activity. So this is good for 10 minutes because this is so easy. Okay, so you may start answering. Okay, let's check it. Number one, who would like to answer? Yes, Miss Janice. Okay, for sight, it is beautiful, scenic, and ugly. Next, hearing, thunder, drum, bells. Smell, stinky, aroma, fragrant. For the taste, sweet, bitter, and salty. And last one is touch, sticky, rough, and smooth. Now, you will work by group. So for group 1 is for sight, group 2 is hearing, group 3 is for the smell, and group 4 for the taste. So the class will be divided into 5 groups, indicating each of the 5 senses. Only one representative of each group will present. Okay. So here is the direction. Make a list of words involving sensory imagery that can be found by the literary piece of John Keats entitled The Autumn. So analyze it carefully, and I will give you 15 minutes to answer this. Okay, time's up. So, group 1, you may present your answer. Okay, for group 1 site, which is you, light, maturing, and Eve. Group 2 for hearing, sound asleep, music, hedge crickets sing, whistles, and loud beats. For group 3, fume. For group 4, which is taste, is sweet. Group 5, which is touch, soft lifted and plum. So now that so you will work now by pair. So go find your partner in this class. So I will only give you 10 minutes to answer this. So the direction is read and analyze lines of some literary piece and identify words that use a sense of imagery. So time's up. Finish or not finish, please pass your work. So thus using sensory imagery useful in analyzing literary piece? Why? Okay, excellent. Thank you, Miss Shala. So now, we will be having a great, another group activity. So here are the rubrics. Points and indicators. I will give you 5 points equivalent to 100 if you shows enthusiastic and cooperation to do task and actively participated. I will give you 4 points, which is equivalent to 90 if you shows enthusiastic but not all the members are cooperating. And I will give you 3, which is equivalent to 85 if you participated but late to the roll call. Number 2, which is equivalent to 80 if the activity was done but not presented. And 1, equivalent to 75 if you shows no interest. For group 1, from the given picture, create 10 sentences using the 5 senses of imagery and present it to the class. For group 2, from the given line, choose among the group members who will participate and act in role playing. For group 3, create a poem or a short story involving senses of imagery and read the piece to the whole class. So for this activity, I will give you 30 minutes. Okay, good job. Congratulations to all of you. You all deliver your group presentation excellently. That's why I will give you 5 points in every group, which is equivalent to 100%. So, what is the definition of senses of imagery? Anyone? Yes, Miss Janica. The sensory imagery involves the use of descriptive language to create mental images. Next. Okay. So what are the types of sensory imagery? Okay, the types of sensory imagery are visual imagery that engage the sense of sight, gustatory imagery engage the sense of taste, tactile imagery engage the sense of touch, auditory imagery engage the sense of hearing, and olfactory imagery engage the sense of smell. So how does the sensory imagery help the writers as well as the readers in analyzing or creating literary piece? Okay, thank you, Miss Lori May. By using sensory imagery, it helps us and the reader to understand more of the literary piece as well as viewing the piece in creative way. So for your evaluation, for the evaluation rather. So read and analyze each lines, write the words that uses sensory imagery. So for number 3 to 7, what are the types of sensory imagery? 8 to 10, in your own words, what is the purpose of sensory imagery in writing? So for your assignment, create your own literary composition using sensory and imagery. So So here ends our discussion for today. I hope that you enjoy, and please don't forget to do your assignments. And I will see you guys next meeting.